Good morning, sweet friends. This is Gina. Welcome to the Rebookery channel. Today is day 3 of snow days. I'm getting so much done. Like you just don't even know, because school had been kind of crazy and it had been taking up all of my time and all of my energy. So by the time I got home, I just couldn't even, I don't even think I could speak my name. So yeah, I'm super excited to have yet another snow day. I think this may be our last one. But anyway, I'm going to make the most of my time. I've got a bunch of stuff that I want to get done today. I want to start on a new journal. I put some fabric packs yesterday. I spent the whole day washing and ironing fabric and putting together little fabric packs. Hang on. Here they are. This is what I have left. So these little vintage fabric, they're not really packs, they're just yardage of fabric that I had a lot of, and I wanted to share with people who just want, you know, small little yardage of some groovy, interesting little fabrics. So these are in my shop, and I think I may add a few more today. I've got a whole load in the washing machine right now, if you can hear it, a whole load of my polyester fabric, because I don't know, I'm just a freak about polyester fabric. I think it's the 70s. It's Mr. Holiday. I've told you about my science teacher in 6th grade, Mr. Holiday, and everything he wore was polyester. And I swear I have some material that he had as pants, Mr. Holiday's pants, I swear. So anyway, it's all in the washing machine right now, and I'm getting it all freshened up, and I may cut some of that and put it into the into my shop today too. But so this is one of the things I'm going to do. Another thing is I'm going to get started on, and I think I'm going to do this book today. I think I'm going to work on this one. The reason why is because it has a smaller spine, and it'll probably just be a 2 or 3 signature book. It won't be a big chunky monkey like the last ones I did. So I may be working on this one today. And then I'm going to spend some time just kind of, I don't know, doing some research. And I know this sounds really corny, but I have gotten into researching and reading about just the different types of home bodies. When I did this collection, you know, I tried to think about, well, what are all the crafts that people do? Obviously, sewing is one, scrapbooking is another, journaling is another. But the more I got into it, the more I started to look at all of these different crafts and craft work that people do, and it just became so exciting. And so as I've been collecting treasures to put in my journals, I've come across some really awesome resources. And this was one that I got last weekend, and I have already read this book. I've read this book cover to cover. I love it. I feel like if I'm going to put someone's work in here, like let's say I put someone's work, I find their work in a thrift store or an estate sale, I feel like I need to know a little bit about it before I just go chucking it in a journal. I want it to have a purpose. I want to, as I'm putting it in the journal, and I know I'm getting really deep here and I apologize, but as I'm putting it into the journal, I want to be cognizant of all of the time and the energy and the effort and the craft and the talent that these people put into their work. And so I've kind of been on this little discovery of, I want to find out about embroidery. Look at that little lady handwriting. Oh my gosh. And a little drawing too. Oh, that's so stinking cute. I want to find out about thread work, about open work and drawn work and needlepoint stitches. Bargello, I don't even know what that is, but I want to find out about it, because if I'm going to put this in my journals, of course quilts, because I love quilts, I feel like I need to know. I need to know something about them. It's kind of like with my little golden books. I've been a little golden book collector for decades, and I know I know what to look for. Like, I know I've done lots of research. I know how to find out if it's a first edition. I know the story of the company. I know stories about the illustrators and the authors that they used over and over again. And so I know that, and I respect that when I use one of those books in a journal, because I feel like I know the history, I know everything that it went through, and so it's okay for me to put it in to a journal and give it a new life. And so I feel like I need to do the same thing. So this book, and some of you guys have commented that you have this same book. Truth be told, I actually got 2 copies. They had 2 copies, and so I bought both of them because I couldn't stop. Ooh, I love this book. I mean, the cover is delicious, but just what a resource. So the other reason why I wanted this book was because I have, so this is an Afghan that, let me see if it's taking up the whole frame here. Yeah, this is an Afghan that was my grandma's. And I remember this Afghan because it was on the couch, and oh my gosh, every one of us grandkids used this Afghan, you know, many, many times throughout our childhood. And I remember laying on the couch and being sick, because if I was sick, my mom had to work, so I'd go to my grandma's, and I can remember covering up in this. So my mom gave this to me not too long ago, and it kind of just sat in my wardrobe, and I didn't get it out, but so I pulled it out and I started to use it. Well, what happened, and I don't know if you can see this or not, but it has started to come undone, and I'm so bummed. And so, yeah, so I got to looking at it, and it looks like some of the little pieces have come unlooped, like they've been cut or they've been separated. So I want to try to fix this, which I don't even know how that is going to happen because I have no skills in this. But I can tell how, I can see the pattern. I can see how this went. So anyway, this book has everything I would ever need if I wanted to repair this. So that's another, oh, and it smells so good. That's another reason why I have this book, is because I figured that could help me when I try to repair it. So yeah, this is my inspiration, this book right here. Before I get to the real reason why I wanted to do this video, I wanted to show you something else too that I've been kind of playing around with in my head. So I have just all these scraps, and you know, not enough to do like yardage. I already have my thrifted quilting packs, you know, in my Etsy shop, and I kind of wanted something different. Something that was maybe a little bit more thoughtful, a little bit more collected and put together. So I just kind of been arranging these little scraps, and they just kind of all go together, like they're color coordinated, and they're different size and different shapes and different cutoffs. And so I have these, and I think I made these over Christmas break and then just really kind of let them sit. But I'm thinking about maybe putting these in my Etsy shop also as just a little scrap pack that just gives you kind of a variation of different fabrics and different scraps. And yeah, so I think, I don't know, I may put those in today. We'll see. We'll see what today's snow day brings. But yeah, that way I can get them off my table and I can make way for some new projects. But yeah, this is kind of just a cool little variety pack of different scraps, some vintage, some new, some old, some quilt. So yeah, look for those. I'll probably put those in. Okay, so the real reason why I wanted to shoot this video today is because I want to do a giveaway. I am so thankful for every single one of you guys that has subscribed to my channel and stuck with me, you know, through the lean times where I don't post very many videos, and then through times like this where I'm posting, you know, like every other day. The support on my Etsy shop has just been awesome, and I love each and every one of you guys. Thank you so much. And this is just a small, teeny tiny little token of my appreciation. So what I'm gonna do is I went through and you know I like to use books as inspiration. I like to use books as journals, but I like to use books as inspiration. So these are 3 books that I've had in my collection for quite some time. This one's called Alter This. It's Radical Ideas for Transforming Books into Art, and it just has a bunch of different techniques and books and art journaling. Oh, cute. Cute, cute, cute. And it just, love this book. Love, love, love this book. This brings back a lot of memories. Look at that. Brings back a lot of memories, but I feel as though it is time to go to a new home. So I will be giving this away. This one, oh my gosh, by B. Shea. This was one of the very first books I bought when I first started art journaling and things like that, because I wanted to learn all of these art techniques, and I had not taken an art class since elementary school because some person told me I couldn't do art. So I just steered clear of art. And then, yeah. So I bought this book when it first came out. So it was in 2010. And this was like my Bible. It just told me, it was like a textbook. It told me all of the things I needed to know about art that I had missed because I hadn't taken an art class in, you know, eons. So I'm ready to move this one on. Now, if you get this one, just be warned, this was when we got our puppy. He's not a puppy anymore, but he decided he was going to chew on this book. So you will get Grover's little bite marks. And you can see he had little razor blade teeth because it actually poked through. So you'll get Grover's little bite marks on that. And then the last book, I just got this one, I want to say a year ago. This is 500 Handmade Books. This is just eye candy. It is just amazing. All of these artists and all of these different books and all of their interpretation of what a book actually is. I mean, oh my goodness, it's just beautiful. And I'm going to leave the little pages that I've marked because, I don't know, maybe they'll be of some use to you. Maybe you'll like those particular pages, or maybe not, or you can take little sticky notes out if you want. So I'm going to give away 3 books to 3 different people. So here's how this is going to go down. You just have to be a subscriber, and I'm going to have you guys comment below on this video, and I want you to tell me of the homebody crafts, knitting, crocheting, needlework, sewing, quilting, scrapbooking, journaling, blah, blah, blah. Anything, even photography. I mean, just any of the crafts. What is your jam? What is your absolute favorite craft? What is the one that you go to all the time? And so just leave that in the comment. Tell me what your favorite homebody craft is. And then we'll do this until I'll accept comments until February 28th, which is Wednesday, you know, midnight. And then what will happen is that on March 3rd, Saturday, I will film a drawing video and I will draw 3 names. Now, here's the deal. After I shoot this video, I'm going to go ahead and package these guys up. So what will happen is when I call, when I pick your name or your number, it'll just be randomly, you'll get one of these 3. I'll just pick and it'll just be random. I won't even know what it is because I'll have already packaged them up. So, yeah, so it'll be a surprise when it comes in the mail. So there you go. That's my ramblings for today, the 3rd snow day. I think I'm going to go and pull my polyester fabric out of the washing machine and smell it because I have a feeling it's going to smell really good. All right, guys, thank you so much. Have a great rest of the day. Stay warm, stay safe, stay healthy, and be creative. Bye.